Is Rise, Roar Revolt as good as everybody says it is? Does it live up to the hype? Well, quite simply, yes. Let's talk about why. Hey guys, I'm Carl. Welcome to my movie film show. Feel free to subscribe down below if you would like to. But we're here today to talk about a movie which has taken the entire world by storm within the last year. I'm of course talking about SS Rajamouli's epic action-adventure film RRR, Rise, Roar, Revolt. In 1920s India, a revolution was brewing. Two legendary figures, Bheem and Raju, were about to change the course of history. A story about the rise of a nation, about revolution, about friendship, about betrayal, about throwing a leopard at another person mid-air in an epic action fight scene. That's the thing. The film starring NT, Rama Rao Jr. and Ram Charan takes you on a thrilling journey through India's fight against the British Empire. A story, of course, which an Irishman can definitely relate to, as can probably some Americans, South Americans, Africans. The list goes on. RRR has dizzyingly over-the-top action sequences and exuberant musical numbers that will keep you on the edge of your seat. And I always say with these type of movies that if you're going to go over the top, you really have to commit, you really have to go all in, and they fully do that with some of the stuff in this. Some of it's wild and crazy, but it works because they just fully commit to it. The movie is one of the most expensive Indian films ever made, but it's also one of the most successful films to ever come out of India. It's currently the 4th highest grossing Indian movie of all time. It's breaking all sorts of records. It's become a worldwide phenomenon, and there's even Oscar buzz around the movie. But aside from the over-the-top action sequences and the exuberant musical numbers which I mentioned, it's the main characters Bheem and Raju which really drive this movie forward. Both characters are reportedly based on real-life historical figures, but the story itself is fictional. NT, Rama Rao Jr. and Ram Charan, I'm probably saying their names wrong. I always get names wrong and I apologize for that. Those two actors were phenomenal in this movie. They had some great chemistry within the movie, and both of them fully deserve Oscar nominations, which are coming up soon. The visuals within the movie are nothing short of spectacular. One minor criticism is that perhaps the CGI isn't as fully polished as some movies are, but you forgive it because the action sequences are so amazing. From grand landscapes to intricate details, RRR is a feast for the eyes. With every frame, you can really see director SS Rajamouli showcases his obvious love for popular cinema and leaves you with a sense of awe. From the moment the film began, I was hooked. The action sequences were nothing short of breathless. The performances of the lead actors was electric, and the story overall was emotionally charged and intellectually stimulating, very rare for a movie nowadays. It's the bond that develops between the two main characters though that really makes this movie special, and it's a testament to the two lead actors, NT Rama Rao Jr. and Ram Charan. They really put in a great performance where their characters really have a connection and you really feel for their characters, especially when upcoming betrayals come along and when ultimately one guy tries to do the right thing and the other one thinks he's still betraying him. I always say with movies that go on to win Oscars or that are truly great movies, they all have that one really good scene that sticks with you. This movie has several scenes that will stick with you. In particular, the flogging scene, the scene where Bheem is getting whipped by Raju. She's not the queen, she's like the lady of the place, the more senior British woman. She throws down the whip with all the nails sticking out of it. That scene is truly shocking. It's got so much to it. The start of a revolution. It's a hell of a scene. And overall, I've got to say SS Rajamouli, the director of this movie, has outdone himself. It's a true testament to his skills as a filmmaker. Now, this is a movie I should have watched earlier. I'd highly recommend checking out Rise, Roar, Revolt if you haven't already. If you're on the fence as to whether you want to watch it, I'd highly recommend doing so. It's a movie simply not to be missed. But now, like always here on Carl's Movie Film Show, is the time you've all been waiting for. It's the rating of the movie out of 10. And I've really got to say, this film shocked me with how much I loved it. It left an indelible mark on me. I loved it so much. It's one of the most unique movies I've seen in a long time. At certain points, this movie kept me fully engrossed, fully captivated, and a movie hasn't done that to me in a long time. And for that reason, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time, and I'm going to award this movie 10 out of 10. The only thing I didn't like about Rise, Roar, Revolt is that I didn't watch it sooner. And that's also something I said about Top Gun Maverick. If you haven't seen my review of that, it's right over here to check out. If that's not your cup of tea, then the review, if you check out right over here. And of course, if you want to do something really cool, you can subscribe to the channel and help our little channel grow. But I guess all that's left to say is bye.